My name is Dr. Tuqa Jirmo. I'm from Kenya. I'm going to make a presentation on impact of policy decisions in conservation sectors on wildlife economy in Kenya. First and foremost, I would like to make a highlight of the introduction, and then I'm going to talk about the wildlife issues that is happening in Kenya, from habitat threats to poaching, institutional challenges, and then policy decisions underpinning the wildlife economic growth. And then finally, I will also talk about what are the potentials for wildlife economic growth and transformation in Kenya. I just want to start with Kenya has a diverse biological and wildlife resources, which has ecological, economical, and cultural importance to people of Kenya. And the wildlife, people express this through all forms of wildlife utilization and to meet human needs and aspirations. The main form of wildlife utilization in Kenya is either consumptive and non-consumptive. A while back in 1975, Kenya stopped any form of wildlife utilization. Now we are practicing what is called the non-consumptive wildlife utilization. Kenya has over 58 marine and terrestrial protected areas. And despite this huge effort, there has been a serious decline in wildlife population trends in Kenya, a challenge of this which I'm going to go through. The current trend from 1977 to 2016, over 40 years, Kenya has lost over 68% of wildlife population. This has a significant impact on viability of wildlife economy in Kenya. The major challenges include the habitat threats, poaching, and institutional management challenges. The photo you see down here is across the Mara River, famous river, a spectacular wildlife migration across from Serengeti to Mara and back. At some time of the year, barely you can cross this on foot, so there's hardly water in it. So there's significant water reduction and pasture reduction in Kenya, which is affecting wildlife population. In terms of habitat, we have both challenges in protected areas, we have community areas as well as private ranches challenges, we have corridors, wildlife dispersal areas are blocked, we have encroachment into in wildlife conservation areas by livestock, and we have also huge projects which does not take into consideration ecological of the area, and this affects wildlife habitat as well. And then we have the invasive species which have also invaded, and then there are also climate change. Poaching has been a big issue in Kenya, and although the commercial poaching for rhino and big endangered species like elephant has gone down, we still have a bushmeat crisis, and this is causing incredible decline in the number of wildlife in Kenya. There has been also institutional challenges and governance. We have uncoordinated and conflicting conservation policies in Kenya in terms of also wildlife, as well as forest, water, and across the sector. And then we have been using sessional paper number 10 of 1975 for many years to manage our wildlife, which has not done very well. Kenya wildlife service capacity has been also wanting in terms of managing wildlife in protected areas and outside in terms of regulatory, security, as well as tourism. There is also lack of initially community support in terms of funding and advisory in terms of planning also. There's a positive trend, however, in the last couple of years now, where Kenya has enacted a favorable policy in terms of wildlife, community initiatives, and inclusive policy has been since from 2006 to currently. There's a significant progress also to 2017. Community conservation initiatives has also grown roots in Kenya now, where a number of wildlife legislations have been enacted in favor of the inclusive and wildlife participatory wildlife management in Kenya. And then there's also a positive trend where communities, conservancies have come together and formed an umbrella institution called Kenya Wildlife Conservancy Association, which is also now supporting wildlife conservation through communities across the country. With this, we are seeing clear progress in that conservancies now formally registered nearly 215 conservancies covering 3 million of acres of land and covering nearly 13% of the entire land mass of Kenya, which is now more than even the formal government protected areas. As a recommendation, we think that Kenya has a capacity to transform Kenya's wildlife economic growth through reconciling wildlife policies and legislation and implementing some of this effort, which has already been enshrined in the wildlife conservation laws. Opening up areas of restocking wildlife areas, which are initially wildlife has been, in terms of translocation, ranching, game wildlife farming, wildlife movement in those areas. And these are already in the Kenyan law, just need to be practiced to open up wildlife economy. Providing full support in terms of financial and technical to community-led conservation efforts and supporting institutions such as Kenya's Wildlife Conservancy Association. I thank you very much.